My dear, would you... Always. Yeah, there we go. My word. Hey, do you know about Building 7? Do you? What do I say? What do I even say? Oh my goodness. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for stopping in. I think you can hear by the seagulls that I'm not at the beach. That's okay. I think you can see where I am. And yeah, this place is pretty notorious for sure. And there are a lot of other similar establishments out there that have a similar level of notoriety these days. And I'm glad that you stopped by because I wanted to talk to you about the framing of this whole situation, because I can't help but notice that there's a bit of a misframing of what's going on here, and I wanted to offer my thoughts and keep the bugs out of my ears and offer my thoughts about how it's being framed and how it ought to be framed. Starting first, this is like, I gotta spin the wheel on my head and see which point am I gonna start with. Oh yeah, since we talked about framing, let's talk about how this is framed as about deportations. No, this is not about deportations. I'm sorry. Yes, there are some people that are being coerced into self-deporting, and a lot of times without any sort of help or without a translator, without even probably any knowledge of what it is that they're signing in. Yes, this is a very cruel system that is taking people's lives and removing the agency from their lives. And whatever that looks like, it could be like detaining them, it could be sending them to another country. Yes, I'm not saying that deportations are not happening, but I'm just saying that's not the issue here. That's not what this detention center is all about. In fact, this detention center is a detention center, not a deportation center. Detention is the business. All right, now I'm going to start going into another area which you may have heard about. So, yes, detention. People being detained. I was watching a video, I can't remember the woman's name, but she was talking about the hunger strikers from several months ago who are conducting a hunger and labor strike inside Delaney Hall and talking about their demands in the letter that managed to escape that they sent out. One overlooked component, because yes, they were striking about the conditions, but an overlooked component that does not get mentioned is that they were striking about access to legal recourse, access to the law. That's what this is about. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's some very wealthy people on this planet that have a lot of influence over strings when strings get pulled. The only influence that I have over strings are the strings on my musical instruments, whether they're in tune or not. That's I don't know. But no,